Hello, you are highly welcome to another topic. Welcome to my channel. This is another topic that will help you to rear your birds 100% free of mortality and high profit also. If your chicks keep giving you issues from the early stage of their lives, this video is for you. Many poultry farmers lose money because they don't know the correct way to take care of your newly hatched or newly bought chickens. Between day 1, 7 and 14, these chicks are new. They are young chicks. How to take care of your young chicks. Complete day-old chicks care guide is what I'm giving you in this particular video. And make sure you watch to the end, because I will give you samples of the process you need to take to make sure you don't make mistakes. Many poultry farmers, especially those that just run into poultry, they want to keep it for some time. Some of them have even closed. They don't even talk about poultry any longer. But today I'm going to show you the exact steps to raise healthy, strong chicks with little or no mortality. Watch this video carefully before buying your next chicks, because these simple mistakes can destroy your entire flock. If you want to make it, this video is for you. Today we are talking about one of the most important stages in poultry farming: caring for newly hatched chicks, also known as day-old chicks, is very important. The first 7 to 14 days of a chick's life will determine whether the birds becomes healthy and profitable or weak and sick. This video is for you. When I'm making a video like this and I'm smiling, I have something behind my. Somebody have already sent me a message, or many people have already sent me messages on what they are passing through on this particular topic. That's why I decided to clear it, so that those that are lucky today, that have not seen such issues in their poultry house or poultry farm, we get to avoid it completely. In this video, I will show you proper brooding, how to welcome your newly hatched birds into your poultry house. Once you have ordered your poultry, they are coming in cartons, in large quantity. Are they broilers, noilers, local chicks, turkey, geese, guinea fowl, any feathered birds at all? This video is for you. Proper brooding setup, temperature management, feeding, water care, common mistakes to avoid, and how to reduce chick mortality, and how to maximize your profits. Now let's begin with reception of the chicks. Please, if you are ordering your birds from a very far distance, make sure you go early. Have the contact of your vendor. If possible, get the driver's phone number. Communicate with the driver always. Most of the drivers move at night because of heat stress that can cause high mortality in the bus that carry these chicks. So as they move at the night, they will arrive in your state early morning, some 5 a.m., some 6 a.m., some 7, depending on what the road gave them. Some of them also meet obstacles. All these good boys with machine gun meet them. Some of them fall into the hands of all these good boys on the road. So that can prevent them on arriving earlier in your location. So perhaps they arrived on time. Make sure you go and pick your birds. Communicate with them. Once they arrive, call them. Don't wait for them to call you, because they have large stock of day-old chicks. Before they start calling for number 1, maybe your own is number 100. It will take time. So if you call them, they can tell you, yes, come and pick your birds. You go and pick your birds on time, so that they will not be overstressed. Before your chicks arrives, prepare the brooding area at least 24 hours before the arrival. Keep all the poultry pen neat. All the drinkers, waterers, feeder, everything that they need. Make sure you wash them thoroughly, sterilize them, and make sure they are properly dried. Now keep water, everything on the right place. The floor, everything should be properly done. Quality ventilation and good space for the number of birds you want to bring in. Now that they have arrived, make sure you never wait until the chicks arrive before setting up all these things I'm telling you. The brooding area is the temporary warm house where the chicks stay during the first weeks of their life. What you need to do there is clean room or pen. For me here, I use one of the rooms in my environment here, in my area here. I have some rooms that are empty. I make use of those rooms as my brooding room because it is very, very economical. The temperature in the room alone, once you lock the windows, the temperature alone can give you 32 degrees centigrade. So you need only light heat to make up the temperature. But if you're using an open space, for you to heat up that area to get to 35 degrees centigrade, it will be expensive. Either using charcoal pot, gas, lamp, stove, or anything at all. So that room alone, I only need light so that the chicks will see and eat. Note, if you're using a room that you can close the windows and doors, the temperature in that room alone is enough to sustain the birds. Only the first day alone they will have temperature issue. Third day, from third day upwards, the room temperature alone is enough for them. Make sure there is wood shavings on the floor, dry beddings. The heat source is stable. If possible, get 2 heat sources. Feeders, drinkers are already there. Proper ventilation is there also. So that if the temperature is too high, you can open the space so that they'll get more. The floor must be dry and clean, please. Wet or dirty floor can quickly lead to disease outbreak at early stage, and by then they have low immunity. Avoid overcrowding at the early stage of their lives also. Now, for temperature management, what do you need to do? Temperature is the biggest reason chicks die early. If you are losing birds at the early stage, maybe within the first 3 days of life, check your temperature. Many farmers always tell me, so immediately my birds arrived, they were all healthy. After 3 days, I started losing some of them. Does it mean the hatchery is? No, it's not from the hatchery. I don't think any hatchery will supply birds that are not good. I don't think they will produce birds that are not good because of the high competition in the industry. That means they depend on the worms because they don't have any mother again. These young chicks, no, their mother is not there with them. Use charcoal pot, electric stove, gas brooder, anyone. We produce gas brooder here also. If you need it, please let us know. Infrared bulb is also good. Science, chicks are too cold, huddling together. If they are huddling on arrival, take care of them at once. Loud chirping, chin, 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 noise everywhere. Know that they are feeling cold. Weak movement. If they cluster and put their face on the ground as if they are praying, something is wrong. Chicks don't pray. There are signs also that they are overheated. That is, they are stressed. Moving far from the heat source means they are overheated. Panting, open their mouth and shaking their head, is overheated. Spreading wings, their wings spread as if they want to fly up. That is a sign that they are overheated. They are looking for air, ventilation. So correct this immediately and make sure you drop the temperature using monitoring your thermometer reading also. Perfect condition. Chicks should spray evenly and move comfortably around the brooder and no noise. The noise will be joy of eating the food or drinking the water at the first time. Balanced heat is secret to survival. Give water immediately. Clean, very clean water with Vitalite, with multivitamin inside it. Either organic or synthetic. It's very important. As soon as the chicks arrive, the first thing they need is clean water. Once they drink water, you start seeing them, the dehydration in them will clear and they become fully hydrated. Even their legs that look tiny will come up, or everything about them will come up. They become faster in movement and agile. Temperature causes stress and dehydration. Glucose is good, vitamin is good, electrolyte, any of them is good. This helps the chicks recover faster from stress. Always use clean drinkers because they have low immunity at this early stage. Remember, you're not giving them vaccine, you're not giving any antibiotics, they're just arriving. So make sure all the utensils are properly washed, as I earlier said. It is very important. And make sure the drinkers and everything concerning them is clean. The next one is feeding the chicks after drinking water. Give them super starter, please. And make sure the feed is clean and smells nice, attractive. This will help the chicks to get faster growth, strong bones, and healthy feathers, including energy. Do not allow feeders to become empty for long period. If it becomes empty, anytime you are coming to feed them again, it will be under struggling, and that struggling can cause some damage to some of the birds that are weak already. Always remove weight or spoiled feed. Don't give them, so that you don't say, how will I, if the feed is already spoiled, remove that feed completely. Don't give it to them at the early stage. It's very important. Poor feed quality can reduce growth and increase mortality rate. Keep the environment clean always. Cleanliness is extremely important at the early stage because dirty brooding areas attract germs, attract flies, attract bad smells or odor, and attract diseases also, different ones. If the environment is neat, you are getting sure of having a very good brooding. Now, remove weight burdens. If there's any portion of your beddings that water touches immediately, use shovel and scrape off that particular area and pour new one if you don't want to clean your environment at the same time. Cleaning feeders always is very important. Don't wait for until they're dirty. You can clean it every 2 days. Checking for weak chicks. Anyone that is chick, any chick that is very weak, remove them completely from that station. Keep them in a safe place where they can stay alone. If not, other healthy ones will match on them and you lose that particular one. Good hygiene helps prevent diseases like coccidiosis, respiratory infections, and other diarrhea that can buy your best at early stage. Prevention is cheaper than treatment and better than cure also. Provide good ventilation. Cross ventilation is very important. If you have fan, did they tell you they don't like fan? They like it. Put fan for them there. Ventilate the areas, and that fan will help to dry the floor always. Make sure they are in a very good environment. A poor ventilated room can trap heat, ammonia smell, and moisture. This can damage the chicks' lungs and reduce growth. Your brooder should always allow fresh air in without exposing the chicks to cold or wind. Please balance airflow, keeps chicks active, and at the same time keep them healthy. Now, vaccination is very important. Make sure your chicks are vaccinated from day 5 or day 6 of their arrival. Depending on your location, some locations requires you starting with Gomboro, infectious brucell vaccine, or Newcastle, that's Lasota, Newcastle infection vaccine. Any of the vaccines good, depending on your location. And season also is very important. Vaccination helps prevent chicks from deadly diseases. Follow the recommended vaccination schedule in your area and the one provided by the hatchery. Poultry infections like Newcastle, Gomboro, coccidiosis, fowl pox, fowl cholera, and others can be prevented with vaccine. Always buy chicks from trusted hatcheries. Observe chicks daily. Make sure you monitor them daily. Healthy chicks should be very active, eat very good food, and the noise should be normal noise. They don't cry, and they have bright eyes. They are sharper and they can communicate with you. They can come around you. They have feelings if they are healthy. If they are not healthy, they will go and cluster or go and perch in one corner of the house. because they are not healthy. Separate weak birds immediately they are weak. Immediately notice them, separate them. Please, let's talk more on common mistakes you need to avoid at the beginning of the chicks' arrival. Number 1, no proper heat source. Don't avoid this completely. Number 2, dirty water and feeders and drinkers. Avoid this too also. Number 3, overcrowding chicks. Avoid this. If you don't have enough space, put the chickens that is good for that environment, for that space you have. You still make the same profit. If you want to lose your money, overstock and see them dying, and at the same time you not make profit at all. Mistake number 5, buying weak chicks from unreliable hatcheries. Some will say cheap birds to you, and you think you have gotten it cheaper. No, you can spend that money on medications. You can even lose that money on mortality also. Please, if this video interests you, give it a thumb up right away. Thumb up does not cost you money. Please give it a thumb up and make sure you share this video to reach more poultry farmers. Taking care of newly hatched chicks is not difficult if you follow all these right processes I'm giving to you. Many farmers ignore this guide I'm giving. Most of them don't like it. They like buzzwords, and at the end they make costly mistake that can prevent them from continuing the business or wipe off all their flock and profit. This video is a very sensitive one for every poultry farmer to take care of. Make sure you provide warm environment, clean water, good feed, clean environment and proper ventilation, and your chicks will grow healthy and strong. Please share this video. Please subscribe to the channel if you have not done so. And that video is loading, because at the arrival of your birds, they need to be in poultry house. How to construct a very good poultry house for your birds, loading in the next channel. Please subscribe and get this video. Don't go away till the video is uploaded. Bye for now.